Yo, the system is rigged, people, and you know it. Listen, the system is rigged and it doesn't work, yo. The reason why the system doesn't work is because there's a group of people that control the system that don't want the system to work. Now, we need a solution here, and I got it. I came up with a new system based on generosity and kindness instead of money, which is driven by greed and selfishness. You see what I mean? So I'm gonna explain the system a little bit to you. So this system that I created, came up with, it's like socialism, but it works. It's like socialism, but it works. Actually works. Like, for example, like if you need a house, right? In my system, you call for me, Julio. You call Julio. That's the name of the system, right? And I come and ask you, hey, what's up? What you need help with? Hey, Julio, I need a place to live. I'm homeless right now. I don't have anything. I need shelter. Can you help me out? And I'm like, okay. And then in my system, I will gather the people with the skill sets needed to build you a house. And instead of working for money, they'll be working for you because it's the right thing to do. You see what I mean? So instead of so instead of working for money and greed, to pay bills and stuff, in my system things will be done because they need to be done. You see what I mean? So and those people that I gather to build you a house with, they would go to school for free because they want to do what it is they're doing. So if you want to be a carpenter, I'll put you in school and you learn the skills needed to help other people with. You see what I mean? Or you could just learn and not do it, not help, or just keep it to yourself. But you know what I mean? That's the type of system I want to run. Because the system right now based on money doesn't work. Like I said, money leads to greediness and selfishness. And that's the reason why the system doesn't work, because it's a satanic system. It's a system based on interest and not generosity and kindness, like it should be. Like we should be helping each other because it's the right thing to do, not because there's money to be made or interest. You see what I mean? So yeah, I thought about all the possible problems that could go wrong with my system, and I solve my problems with logic, reasoning, instead of laws and fucking bullshit they come up with. You see what I mean? Because this system works, and it would work better if it wasn't being controlled by the people that are controlling it right now. The Freemasons, the British, the Vatican Church, Catholic Church, and the Jewish, Rothschild families, and that are funding all of this. All those people I just mentioned, they're funding all of this. And like I said, they don't want you to be better. They want you to suffer in agony because you're broke. And it wouldn't be so bad if there wasn't so many rich people flaunting their money on TV and videos all over the place, Ferraris, Lambos, and now you can't even get a girl because all she wants is money. If she don't see money, you can't get a girl nowadays. Hardly. Okay, you could if you know how to talk and act, but you know what I mean, right? So yeah, this system doesn't work, and we need a new system. Like instead of just putting people in jail and stuff for any little thing, in my system it'll work on reason and logic. Instead of just punishing you and giving you a mandatory minimum sentence, I ask you, the people, what type of punishment should be given to the person that we're punishing based on what they did. You see what I mean? Like in this system, every little move you make when you do something wrong counts, and they use that shit in court. Like, they try to punish you over any little thing. Oh my God, there was a bullet in the chamber. You had a gun. You know, you had it in your waist. They'll punish you for anything. These motherfuckers don't care about you, man. They really don't. So yeah, my system, it works. You know, it's based on common sense, logic, reasoning. You know, this system is based on money, interest, laws, and it doesn't work. As long as those people I mentioned control the system, it's not gonna work. So yeah, yeah, it's not. It's true. So check it out. Right now, humankind is at the pinnacle of technology. We have all the technology needed right now and all the knowledge needed to take it from here. We could take it from here now. You see what I mean? I could take it from here. I could build the system that'll work for everybody, most people. You know what I mean? And I know how to do it. All I need is your support so I can start doing it. It's for real. And the reason why I know how to do it is because I'm the messenger from this era. I'm the one who learned the truth and got the answers. Right now I'm being persecuted by the people that control the system and the people linked to them, the satanic people linked to those Satanists on top. They're persecuting me. So I'm going through a lot of shit. And like I said, you know, they don't want to be exposed. They don't want to be taken down from their fake throne built on lies and deceptions. And since they're liars and deceivers, because that's the definition of a Satanist, a person who is a liar and a deceiver, right, among many other things, the best way to beat a liar and a deceiver is with the truth and facts. You see what I mean? I know how to do it. I learned the real truth. I'm the messenger from this generation. I know how to do it. And since I know how to do it, they want to stop me, so I don't stop them. You see what I mean? So yeah. So what else? So yeah, I got this new system. I got everything already thought out all the way through to the base, you know, from the basics to the difficult parts and stuff. So yeah, all I need is your support to start the system. Okay, in this system right now, everything is, you know, fuck it. You know, you do what you do. Try to get a job if you can. In my system, I'll put you in a job that you like to work in. You see what I mean? Based on waiting list and stuff like that. Instead of just going around and dropping off a bunch of applications and trying to find any job you can just because you need the money. You see what I mean? Because you'll work in jobs you don't want to work in just because you need the money. In my system, I'll give you the tools you need to be better. And if not, then I'll help you build it. Or if not, I'll gather people to build it with you or for you. You see what I mean? Depending on who you are, because everybody's different. And that's the problem. This system doesn't, like, the government doesn't want to help nobody. The only time they want to do anything is when it's time to punish you or when it's time to take from you. That's the only time they use their resources really good. I mean, think about it. You go to court and you gotta pay for a lawyer. You gotta go and spend like $5,000-$10,000 for a freaking good lawyer to help you in court. You see what I mean? Instead of the court, you know, and they do give you a court-appointed lawyer, but it's shitty. The court-appointed lawyer they give you is always shitty. They're always limited, and they don't want to do shit. They just want to, you know, force you to take a plea. They don't really want to defend you. You see what I mean? So the system is rigged. You know what I mean? And there's a division between the government and the people. The government has been turned into a corporation, into a company. They did it through the Federal Reserves. It was created the feds were created to be a plant inside of this government among all the people around them that is helping Freemasons and the top people. And the feds changed everything from for the people to for companies and contracts. You see what I mean? A contract is the opposite of freedom. A contract limits your freedom. You see what I mean? And that's what they're doing. Like, for example, you have the right to travel. You could just get in your car without a license, insurance, or registration. Facts. That's a right that you have, but they don't want you to have your right. They don't even tell you got a right. So in order for them to take your right away, they force you to sign your name on a secret contract called the license. The driver's license is the contract they use to turn your right to travel into a privilege given to you by the government. You see what I mean? That's the type of shit they're doing, and I know what they're doing. I know all their schemes, and I know how to stop them. I know. I'm the one. I just need a lot of people to listen to me and look for me and support me, and so I can ascend to my righteous position, so I can help you guys. You know what I mean? What else? So yeah, they're using contracts to limit your freedom. The license to carry your weapon is a way for them to turn your right into a privilege. You see what I mean? Is another contract. The license. They're doing it through licenses and permits. How can you permit me from doing something I was born free to do? You see what I mean? Like the permit to fish in certain areas and stuff. Even though some laws make sense, I'm not gonna lie, but most of them are made to punish you. Instead of just correct you, they punish you right away. They just want to punish you. We know we live in a system based on slavery. They're enslaving you through money, laws, and rules, the regulations and contracts. See what I mean? I know the truth. I know the real truth. So I'm gonna leave the video here. I just want to give you a preview of my views and my ideals. All right? Peace, people.